Brothers and sisters, welcome back to the Horizon of Love. My name, for those who are joining our channel for the first time, I'm Father Paul Kaloki. I'm a Friar Minor Conventual. It's my pleasure and privilege to have with me Father Christopher, who will be taking us through different types of love. And I will begin in the name of the Father, and of the Son, and of the Holy Spirit.
Amen.
Welcome, Christopher, to this channel. I'm so happy to have you with us. I would like you to introduce yourself to our viewers.
Sure.
Yeah.
My name is Father Christopher McKelvey from Canada, and from a small community, the Franciscans of Halifax. I study at the Pontifical Biblical Institute, where I work on the Bible in the original languages, the different texts of the Scriptures. So thank you very much for having me, and I'm happy to help in any way possible.
Thank you. Viewers, I chose Father Christopher because he's specializing in the Bible, and I know he's going to take us deeply to meaning of love, to understanding love in the Bible context. Remember, we talk about love in different contexts, but we have to begin with the main source. The main source of Christianity is the Bible. And we have with us a specialist in the Bible. So, Christopher, talk about these different 4 types of love. Which are they in Greek? What do they mean in English? And which are they to be found, all of them, in the Bible?
I'd be glad to. So these 4 different types of love that we speak of come mainly from the classical tradition of Greece. So, and there's 4 that we speak of: storge, eros, philos, and agape. And they sort of move in a logic of moving outwards, starting radiating outwards, beginning from the more natural, the more connatural to us, to the more chosen and decisive, the more exterior to us. And so, basically, the ideas are storge. With the term storge, we speak of natural affection, familial love in general. So that's what storge, sort of the one that comes most naturally, the one that I learned from my mother, my father, from my family. Then philos, we would say, is more the love of friends, the love of others that are outside of that unit, moving beyond, moving beyond. So friends, people that we love very much. And it's interesting, it's related to the root in Greek for to kiss. So this is the idea of this movement outwards. Then we have eros, which is associated with romantic love. We could even say sexual love, for those called to be married, obviously. The desire of union. And if we look at it even a little bit more, obviously there's the natural level, which is the desire to be united, to have children, to live in love with another person. But on the higher level, there's always this idea of union. Union with the beloved. And then we have what's called agape. And agape is more, we tend to understand it as the love of self-giving. Love that doesn't look for a return. That where I am totally focused outwards towards the other. And we find these in the Scriptures, but perhaps in a little bit of a different way than we would in the classical tradition.
You have now heard the words in the right pronunciation in Greek. Why Greek? The Bible, the New Testament, was written in Greek. So English translated, Swahili translated, but in translation something always is mixed up, because we have words which don't exist in other languages. I want you to understand the purpose of this discourse. We want to know exactly what love means in different contexts in the Bible. And that's why we are beginning with the knowing generally in Greek world, which the Bible was written, why do we have different types of love, different words which have been translated simply in English as love. Therefore, Christopher, you have spoken of storge. Storge. Can we call storge what we call in English affection?
Yes, I would say that would be probably the best translation.
Would be the best translation. And therefore, affection, can we say, is that love which actually I don't decide, I realize I've loved. Like, for example, I find I like this person, but when liking began, I cannot say when it began. Is that kind of love that actually there is no decision involved? Is there realization?
Yes, I would say that's accurate. Yeah, that it just sort of arrives naturally out of the familiar, out of the familiar, and I think it's built into us as a way to be content, I think,
Yeah.
with what's around us. Because
Yeah.
we very naturally begin to love what's familiar to us.
So, personally, I prefer cats to dogs,
Hmm.
and I don't know when it began.
Mhm.
Can we call this Togi?
Yeah, I think that we can. Yes.
That it is Togi.
I think that we can. A very natural, involuntary, not involuntary, but as you said, a love that grows of its own accord.
Yeah,
There's not a lot of deliberation involved.
yeah. Okay, we will come back to this because it's very interesting. I would like us to you explain something as far as philos is concerned. Can I say that affection develops to philos?
Well, it can, yeah, but I would say that it takes a step of, as you said, a step of choice,
Yeah,
a step of choosing. Because with affection, yeah, I may love things sort of on a very passive level, but if someone is my friend, it means that I've made a special choice for them.
because what I'm understanding to this point is that you realize that, I like this guy. And then you engage the guy in discourse. Can we say that these loves also are, one love leads you to another? Like affection leads me to engaging.
Yes.
I like the way you present, like for example, I like the discourses you make when we are walking around. And that could have developed to engagement.
That's right.